The red carpet premiere of the 24th Bond flick Spectre was held in London on Monday. It was a royal affair, quite literally, as the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge graced the occasion. Here's the complete lowdown of the grand premiere.
Daniel Craig, looking dapper in a Tom Ford tuxedo, walked the red carpet for the premiere of the 24th Bond flick Spectre in London on Monday. He was flanked by the Bond girls, Lea Seydoux and Monica Bellucci. While Seydoux dazzled in a sequined gold and silver Prada gown, Bellucci looked drop-dead gorgeous in an emerald-coloured Ralph & Russo velvet number.
Why should I trust you?
Because right now, I'm your best chance of staying alive.
Craig, who reprises the role of the British spy for the 4th time, hinted at how it might be the last time that he will be essaying the iconic character.
I mean, you know, I just think you have to, as an actor, you've got to just interpret it the way you see it. So whoever does it after me, you know, they just got to be good, I hope, and that, you know, make the films as good as you can.
Bellucci, who plays a Bond girl at 51, revealed that she was roped in for the role as the character she plays is that of a mature woman.
Yes, because Sam Mendes, when I met him, really was looking for a mature woman, a woman that has darkness, and he created a very dramatic atmosphere around. We can really see on screen that she's 50, but even though she still has her femininity, but we need to see her sadness, her loneliness, her desperation.
Seydoux, the other Bond girl, admitted that being a part of the film was a big gift.
Yes, I was a little intimidated, I have to say, because I was a huge fan, of course, and I was a huge fan of Daniel and Sam Mendes and all the actors and everyone on this film. So yes, but I'm so happy. It's a great gift that I had.
Meanwhile, the film's villain, essayed by Christoph Waltz, had his tongue firmly in cheek when he was asked how he dealt with playing the iconic character Franz Oberhauser.
I felt terribly pressured to be iconic, and I'd practiced it at home secretly. It's hard work to be iconic, and I'm not quite sure whether I achieved the proper icon.
The film's director, Sam Mendes, who had also directed the 2012 Bond film Skyfall, expressed his desire to make the Bond saga even more flamboyant.
I wanted to make a good story. I wanted to make something that moved Bond's story on a bit. I wanted to introduce some great new characters, maybe a little bit more flamboyance in this movie, a bit more mischief, a bit more wit, possibly, a bit more old-style glamour, you know, and I hope we managed to put all that stuff in there.
The premiere was also graced by royalty. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Prince William and Kate, walked the red carpet along with Prince Harry. Dressed in a semi-sheer Jenny Packham gown, Kate Middleton looked as gorgeous as the Bond girls.
Is this really what you want? Living in the shadows, hunting, being hunted, always alone?
I don't stop to think about it.
In the latest installment, Bond locks horns with an organization named Spectre.
It was me, James. The author of all your pain.
The film hit screens in the UK on 26th November.
Your pain.
Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
Daniel Craig plays James Bond for the 4th time in Spectre, which hit the screens in the UK on Monday. India Today Group Editorial Director Kalli Purie caught up with the actor in London and got him to spill some deep, dark secrets about the British spy. That's not all. Craig spoke about being a die-hard romantic on and off the screen as well. It's an India Today exclusive.
You've got a secret.
It wasn't MI6.
Hi, I'm Kalli Purie and I'm in London in the headquarters of 007 with none other than Daniel Craig, the sixth avatar of Bond, James Bond. And I'm planning to torture him with many questions till he reveals every single secret of how they keep this 53-year-old franchise smoking hot. So the buzz is, Daniel, that it's your physique that's brought the heat back into James Bond.
Oh, well, that's fabulous.
Does Mrs. Daniel Craig agree?
You'd have to ask her that.
Has the dinner conversation changed since you've become an international sex symbol?
Which dinner? At home?
Yes, at home.
No, we don't talk about James Bond when I'm at home, because I'm not really James Bond.
You're not really James Bond at home? You're able to leave James Bond behind?
I am, yes.
Okay, because you've been playing James Bond now for about 10 years.
Yes.
So what traits of James Bond have become a part of you?
None at all, because I just act. That's all I do. I get up there and I pretend to be him.
How are you able to leave him behind? Because he's...
Very easily, because it's not real life. That's the wonderful thing about it. It's just fantasy.
He's got all the fantasy things happening for him. Beautiful places, beautiful women, beautiful cars. What's on his bucket list?
That's a good question. Maybe a bit of peace and quiet.
Talking about bucket lists, you very famously talked about slashing your wrists.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how those two are connected, but go on.
Well, it's about dying. So. What mode of death do you think James Bond would pick if he decided to die?
An honourable one. An honourable death, I think.
What would that be, like shooting himself in the...
No, I don't think so. I think that's very honourable. I think that he'd hopefully die doing his job and doing it well.
What keeps James Bond doing his job, even though there are times when the Queen and the country fail him? You know, they desert him.
Well, he's not tied to any political side. He's a civil servant. His job is to protect the country, and we I suppose, we hope, all of us hope, that there are people out there who are looking after us in some way like that, and he's trying to do it. He doesn't do it necessarily very quietly, but then he's James Bond.
In the latest film, it seems to suggest that all James Bond is looking for is true love.
Mm-hmm.
And he's only killing people because he has nothing better to do.
Well, aren't we all? Not killing people, obviously, but aren't we all just looking for true love?
Not James Bond. I never thought of him as a true, die-hard romantic. Is he a die-hard romantic?
I think there's a little bit of that in him, yes, definitely. But I think without it, then he isn't human. I think that all I've ever tried to do with the part is just to bring some reality and some humanity to it, because I think that watching a character suffer and fall in love or do any of those things that are all human traits make them hopefully more watchable.
Are you a die-hard romantic?
We all are. Come on.
Really?
Yes.
Bond is always perfectly turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Can you iron a suit?
Of course. You should never iron a suit. Put it in the shower. Turn the shower on and hang it in the shower.
And that works?
It steams it, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. What are Bond's top 5 haunts in London?
Where does he hang out?
Yes.
Well, I think if you watch the film, then you'll see that he isn't home a great deal. So I don't think he does hang out a lot. He's probably got one very quiet pub that he goes to where he may meet up with other secret agents and have a quiet pint.
Is there one Bond one-liner that you would like to use in real life?
No, there isn't. No, I mean the one-liners are fun. When I'm with my friends, as we all are, we come out with something funny. It's always good.
Monica Bellucci plays one of the Bond girls in the latest installment of the James Bond franchise, Spectre. Group editorial director Kalli Purie caught up with the actress in London and got her talking about playing the Bond woman as opposed to the Bond girl. Bellucci plays the Bond woman at 51.
I came here to kill you. And I thought you came here to die.
Well, it's all a matter of perspective.
She's made global headlines by saying, "I'm no Bond girl, I'm a woman." I'm Kalli Purie, and I'm here with Monica Bellucci, the first Bond woman. Hello, Monica. How are you? Are you a Bond fan?
I'm a Bond fan because this is a big tradition, not just in England, but all over the world. And I said yes to this project because I wanted to work with Sam Mendes. I respect him so much. And I had the chance to play this key role in a short amount of time where Lucia, my character, she gives information to Bond, and through those information, the mission can begin.
Did you ever want to be a Bond girl versus a Bond woman?
I think that to be a Bond girl or woman is a dream of so many actresses, because I think that in history all those different roles, they have something in common. There is a really strong femininity in a different way. You could play a bad girl and a good girl, but the femininity is always there, strong. And it's the first time that we see a Bond woman in James Bond arms. And Sam Mendes was looking for a woman that really, on screen, with this kind of darkness atmosphere created, really she looks 50. But even though she doesn't have the perfection of the youth, she's feminine. And this is something new as a concept.
You are amazing at celebrating your 51 years. In fact, you're going out and telling people. How have you achieved this? Because most women lie about their age.
But because I think that getting older is not a sickness. I think it's a process of life. And I think that the beauty of the youth is not there anymore, little by little, but there is another kind of beauty inside that makes women beautiful all their life.
Right, because, I mean, Bond has been romancing younger women for years. Nobody raises an eyebrow. You play a Bond woman who's 4 years older than Daniel, and the whole world is talking about it. How do we correct this imbalance?
Maybe it's another way to look women and actresses. And I live in France, and I can see all those incredible actresses like Catherine Deneuve, Nathalie Baye, Isabelle Huppert, and Charlotte Rampling. Here in England, Judi Dench, Helen Mirren. They have amazing roles. So it's really changing the way how we look actresses and how we look women. Also because life today is so long, and a woman, when she's 50, is just half of her life.
Has aging freed you?
Maybe, I think so.
Are you freer with your body, with what you say, with what you do?
Yeah, because I think that I respect so much old people. Maybe because I loved my grandmothers. They gave me so much. And so we have so much to learn from people that are older than us and have more experience.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you for giving us the first Bond woman. You really have done a lot for us. Thank you.